Here are some Lagos State news for you. The First Lady of Lagos State, Dr. Claudiana he-bejoke Sanwo-Olu, is set to flag off the Measles-Rubella and routine immunization campaign across the state on Tuesday, January 27, 2026. The week-long campaign aims to protect children and adolescents from vaccine-preventable diseases. According to the Permanent Secretary of the Lagos State Primary Healthcare Board, Dr. Ibrahim Akinwunmee Mustafa, the vaccines are safe, effective, and free, with support from partners including World Health Organization, United Nations Children Funds, and the National Primary Healthcare Development Agency. The Deputy Governor of Lagos State, Dr. Obafemi Hamzat, has called on fellows of the Lateef Jakande Leadership Academy to embrace reflective thinking, strong relationships, and personal responsibility as foundations for effective leadership. Speaking during a fireside chat with the fellows, Dr. Hamzat stressed that leadership goes beyond titles and technical skills, urging citizens to take responsibility for nation-building. The session was described by the Academy's Executive Secretary, Mrs. Iezirte Agbaje-Okun Hade, as a defining learning moment for the fellows. The Lagos state government has installed solar power systems in key tourism facilities in Badagry to enhance visitors' experience and boost tourism development. Speaking on behalf of the Commissioner for Tourism, Arts and Culture, Mrs. Toke Benson Awoyin Ka, the Director of Monuments Management, Mr. Ibrahim Lardejabi, said the initiative will ensure uninterrupted power supply at sites including the Badagry Heritage Museum, the Vlekit Slave Market, and the Tourist Information Center. The project was executed under the supervision of the Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources to ensure sustainability and quality delivery. The Lagos State Materials Testing Laboratory Agency has honored 4 long-serving staff members at a retirement ceremony celebrating decades of dedicated public service. The retirees include the Director of Technical Services, Engineer Bola Adi Gun, Senior Accountants Mr. Badaru Abdul Maruf and Mrs. Tmi Dayo Salakor, as well as motor mechanic driver Mr. Adasir Barbar Tunde. Speaking at the event, the General Manager, Engineer Erlar Yinkar Abdul, commended their professionalism and contributions to infrastructural safety and quality assurance across Lagos State. The Lagos State government has commissioned the newly renovated Alhaji GK Oseni Central Mosque at the Lagos State Printing Corporation. The commissioning was performed on his behalf by the Special Advisor on Political, Legislative and Civic Engagement, Dr. Aforlarbi Abi Odun Mohammed Tarjuddin, during a special Jamaat service. The General Manager of the corporation, Honorable Dr. Kola Wole Peregrino, described the mosque as a symbol of faith, unity, and institutional heritage, honoring the legacy of the corporation's pioneer chairman, Alhaji Ganiyu Kola Oseni. The Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, led by its executive chairman, Mr. Haryode Lay Sub-Bear, has announced the enforcement of statutory tax recovery powers against defaulting taxpayers. Acting under Section 60 of the Nigeria Tax Administration Act, 2025, Lagos State Internal Revenue Service will require banks, employers, tenants, debtors, and business partners holding funds on behalf of defaulters to remit unpaid taxes directly to the state. The measure applies to personal income tax, capital gains tax, stamp duties, and withholding tax, as the agency intensifies efforts to boost revenue and ensure tax compliance across Lagos State. The Lagos State Waste Management Authority has revealed that 400 environmental offenders were prosecuted in 2025 as part of its drive to enforce sanitation laws across the state. Speaking on Sunrise Daily on Channels Television, the Managing Director and Chief Executive Officer of Lagos State Waste Management Authority, Dr. Muyiwa Barde Geshen, confirmed that enforcement actions have led to jail terms for offenders involved in indiscriminate waste dumping. The agency has again urged residents to embrace responsible waste disposal, stressing that proper waste management is essential for a cleaner, healthier, and more livable Lagos State. The Lagos State Ministry of Wealth Creation and Employment has empowered beneficiaries of its entrepreneurship training program for persons with disabilities with startup tools, as part of efforts to promote inclusive economic growth and self-reliance. Speaking on behalf of the Honorable Commissioner, Honorable Akinyemi Bankola Gibor Tarfi, the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry, Mrs. Lolade Heina, said the initiative aligns with Governor Babajide Olasola Sanwo-Olu's Themes Plus Development Agenda, aimed at integrating persons with disabilities into the state's economic framework and supporting sustainable wealth creation. For more Lagos State news, subscribe to our channel, follow and visit us at DiasporaNews.ng.